Right then, welcome back to Shooters Friday Flyer highlights. We've got Jamie MOYLE versus CORY REES in the Shooters Friday Flyer. I believe this was the last 16. Jamie MOYLE wins the lag, so he's going to break first. Going to go for the cut break. Hits him well, goes lucky not to go in off. The top left side of the table is pretty much a massive problem. Got a red and a yellow tied up, and the black only goes into the left middle pocket, Pots that one well down the rail. Leaves himself a shot now on this red to the left middle pocket. Just going to top it through and leave himself a shot on one of the reds to the left middle. The camera cuts out, but he plays it into the cluster at the top of the table. Got a big shot now on this red to the bottom right. Plays it really well. Leaves himself a fairly easy finish for the black into the bottom left. And he gets it. So that's 2-0 to Jamie. He had a 1-0 head start against CORY because CORY's a professional. It's only a race to 4, so CORY's got some big work to do. It's a break well, gets a yellow into the right middle pocket. Reds look like the better colour, so he's going to take this top red now into the left middle pocket. Screws back to leave the red onto the top left. Just comes back down now for the top red into the left middle pocket. Delicate little shot this, because he could get stuck behind this yellow. He wants to nudge the yellow and leave himself a shot on the... I think he was playing for the red to the left middle, but he's going to have to play the red to the bottom right now instead. Really awkward queuing. Tough pot. Plays it really well. Needs to leave an angle now after the shot on this red to the bottom right. So he just stops the cue ball dead. Slight angle to top it through and come up the table slightly to leave himself a shot on this red to the left middle, but he misses the pot. And Jamie's got a big chance now to go 3-0 up on a race to 4. Put some pressure on. Takes this one, uses the red. Tried to come into the yellow, the bottom of the left. Stream cut out again, my apologies, but he missed one of the yellows. So he leaves CORY a big chance now. Just takes that one down to the bottom right. And then he's got this black in the top left pocket. Or is he going to go for it in the middle? It looks like it's going to be in the middle. And he plays it well. So it's 2-1. Jamie be kicking himself now. He should be 3-0 up. So Jamie's on yellows now, taking this yellow to the left middle pocket. These are fairly straightforward. He's got 2 yellows on the cushion, which is slightly tricky. He didn't quite have enough angle to see that yellow into the pocket, I don't think, but he's just missed it. So CORY's got a big chance now. Going to take this one to the top right pocket. It's a great shot. CORY's got 2 problem reds. That yellow on the right-hand side of the table is causing him a problem, so he needs to play in that now. Does so, and he opens up the 2 reds. He's left on this one to the bottom left, which is fortunate. Does well to get that red over the bag, more or less. Big shot now for this red to the top left. Plays it well, leaves himself nice now on this last red, just to screw up the table. Couldn't screw up too much, as the natural angle of that white after screwing it was taking you pretty much straight into the red. So he just took his medicine. Plays the red into the top left. Screws off the cushion, but just lands a bit too close to the black. He's going to have to use the rest now, and it's a tight cut anyway. And it just about stays up, so it's another massive chance for Jamie. He's got an open table. No, nothing in the way. He's got 3 slightly tricky balls, but he plays into them early, which is good. The 2 on the left of the table goes a plant, but I don't think he needs to play it. He can just play the bottom one first. Plays a nice shot, leaves himself on this yellow now to the bottom left. He's left himself the right side of this yellow just to come up the table to leave himself a shot on the yellow to the bottom left again after this. He's decided to take... He's got a choice of this one to the right middle or the bottom left. He's going to take the right middle one. Try and leave himself pretty much on the cushion. For this one down the bottom. Slightly awkward. It's a decent stretch for this one. Just drops it in and leaves himself... Could be a 2-in-1 here if he plays this into the middle and pots the black. Guess the yellow in. Where's the cue ball going? And he gets it. Shows how close the black was that Corey missed. He was literally hanging over the edge. He barely touched it and it flew him. So Corey's got some pressure on him now. Massive break. Very lucky not to go in off, but he gets 2 reds. And a yellow. She's going to take the plant down first, which is a great shot. Pots the red into the top left. And he doesn't look to be on anything. So what's he going to do? Cuts it into the top left and pots Jamie's yellow. So Jamie's now got 2 shots and ball in hand. He's going to take the plant now. So the yellow onto the red. Decent shot. Gets rid of that problem at the top of the table. He's just got 4 yellows and a black. To win. Comes down the table. And he's going to take this one now into the bottom left. And he just comes a bit too far. He wanted to be on the bottom yellow to the bottom left. And I don't know if this yellow passes the red. He's going to play it anyway. And he gets it wrong. So Corey comes to the table now. Corey's red at the bottom of the table. In between the yellows is a problem. So he needs to find a way now to get to the left side of that. To pot it in the bottom right. He's left a nice angle now on this red to come across. But he plays into it. Doesn't just miss this. He's got a tough cut now on this one into the middle. It looks good. But he just misses it. So he should be gone with Jamie now. He's got a tough opening pot. But it's fairly straightforward as the yellow's right next to the pocket. Looks easier to miss. Plays it well. Just got to make sure to land either side of the black now off this shot. So he can play the yellow into one of the middle pockets. But he plays into the black and he comes the wrong side of this now. So he's just going to have to hit and hope. Tried playing the double. And he pots Corey's red and he gives him the frame. So it's 3-2. Jamie be kicking himself now. He's had 2 chances to win the last 2 frames. He's got to take one now. Gets a break well, but he's come up dry. Corey's going to take yellows now. Taking this yellow to the top left pocket. Just about drops. Yellow to the bottom right next. Cues it well. He's got a choice now. There's yellow to the bottom or yellow to the middle. He's going to take the middle one and then the bottom. Looks like he's going to leave the yellow on the cushion for last. She's going to take the top right, then the yellow into the left middle, and then the cushion for last. She's left himself just off straight on this one. He's got to top it through. And he's got a tricky one up the rail. Natural angle's taking him into the black. He doesn't mind that because he can just cut this one either into the middle or to the top right. It looks like he's going to go for it in the middle. He's never going in off here. The red's in the way. And he gets it to bring it back to 3-all. Deciding for him. And it's Corey to break. Very, very lucky not to go in off. He does make a ball. No, he doesn't make a ball. Jamie at the table. Going to take this red up to the top right pocket. Plays it well. Leaves himself a shot in this red now to the top left. Uses cushion first or just treats the pocket slightly to come down the table. Screws this one back in the top right to leave himself the red into the same pocket. Screws this one and he leaves himself a choice of the red into the right middle or the red at the bottom right. Gonna take the one to the middle first. Bit of bottom left, and he's a bit unlucky, but there he's gone straight into that yellow. So he's snookered now. Gonna play a swerve. He hits the red, but Corey's at the table. The fairly open layout. He's got one slight problem, which is the yellow on the cushion. But it's not really a problem for Corey. Takes this one up to the top left. Leaves a nice angle now to play into the one on the cushion rather than parting it down the rail. She's going to do that now. Could have done it coming a roll or two further towards the middle, but it still goes in the middle. Just a bit tighter than you would have liked. Pots it well, leaves a nice angle on this yellow now to the right middle pocket to come up the table for the yellow to the top left. Looks like he's digging down on this. Going to screw down the table to leave himself an easier shot on the black. And this is to come back from 3-1 down and to win. And he gets it. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.